Whitehead of All Power Group, and today this is a live stream. It's the first live stream I've done. Anyway, I want to just make sure I get this right. This is kind of a test, I guess you might say. And what we're going to talk about today is my opportunity of being known as the Good Dog Ambassador. GDA for short. And what we would do, I had the pleasure, when I lived over in Davie on the other side of Florida, I had a generator business for 20 years, and part of my job was to go out and service generators. So I was out servicing anywhere from 4 to 10 generators, and I had the opportunity, because most generators are in the backyard. So I would have a wonderful opportunity of going into the backyard, and a lot of them would have dogs in the backyard, which of course made it like would say I'm very glad that I took service on this generator, because we're going to basically have dogs to look at. So you can see this is the first one. They're all selfies, and yeah, a little hard to kind of do the camera and do the dog and do my face. Not that we really need my face, but we want to make sure we are the GDA. Moving on, we did this all year round. In fact, I did this for about 4 years, and it was just wonderful. Sometimes it was cool, sometimes it was hot, sometimes in between, but I loved every time I had this opportunity. And there's one of my friends that are saying, hey, I'm glad you're here. Okay, this is another one. I think I'm inside, but that's okay. We go inside and outside, and we just love the opportunity to hold, hug, and kiss. Well, they love people most of the time, and I think dogs are pretty smart to recognize that who's good and who's not. So I had the pleasure and was blessed that they were okay with me coming in to their domain. Okay, this is in the front of the house. We kind of met them anywhere we could. And this beautiful one just said, hey, I want to give you a big kiss on the lips. And I said, well, that's wonderful, and thank you very much. Okay, here we are again. They're kind of saying, wow, you are cool. You take care of my generator. I'm happy. This is one of my favorite pictures, mainly because I've used it many times in opportunities where, for example, Prime Video, it asks you sometimes to put a little picture, and I use these all the time. Again, I might have already said this, but the GDA was active from approximately 2012 to 2016. And it's just a wonderful opportunity. Here's another one, big hug, big kiss, and they're happy as heck. They realize that, hey, I'm their friend, and I love them. This is a double header. We had 2 dogs in the same yard. You can see the generator. I guess it's like, whoa, I guess I have to come and take care of the generator. But other than that, I am having an opportunity of loving 2 dogs at the same time. Now, in some cases, I really felt that a dog, besides knowing how much I cared for them and that I wouldn't hurt them, and they knew I was okay, I think some of them knew that they were being filmed. So they kind of would do their best to smile for the camera. Here's another good one. I mean, there's none of them that I would say are bad. Admittedly, again, you got to kind of do the camera, do the wonderful dog, and I guess get me in the picture without scaring anybody. But anyway, big hug, big kiss. Now, on my own animal front, this is Jamie. if any of you have seen my channel, she basically gives updates. She is the CEO of All Power Group. And as you can see, she's driving, and she would take me anywhere I needed to go. She's special. She's 9 years old, and you count the days because, unfortunately, our wonderful animals don't live very long. And speaking of not living very long, this is Shiny. Wonderful, wonderful dog. And unfortunately, over in Davie, she was hit by a neighbor with his car. And I still feel responsible, that I am responsible. And it's just very sad when you lose someone you love so much. Okay, there's Jamie again. She's just kind of checking in to make sure we're doing a good job here. So that's kind of where we're going. And I want to thank you very much for watching this. This is the first live stream. I haven't done it before. I've had the channel going a while, but it's like with anything, you have to keep trying to do things better all the time. But anyway, thank you very much again. This is Jim Whitehead, Shiny Whitehead, my wife Myra, and we now are living over in Naples, Florida. But thank you so much.